We've got patched together history, as we know, which is being pieced together by historians, part of, an agenda, let's say. So we've only got little threads to go on. For all we know, 10 civilizations ago, they could have been far more advanced than us.
And so from the perspective of the premise that we're vessels for something that's the equivalent of the AI, you can look at that in the neurophysiology and the disproportionate lean that we have to a left hemisphere way of viewing things. That is because of how our brain has developed, and it makes us think in a more robotic way and behave in a more robotic way. And it's something that's compounded over the course of history, so that simply being in touch with something as simple as the nature of our physiology at this point in a kind of roundabout way, that is being more machine-like.
On the one side, I can see where AI could have its place, but on the other side, it scares the hell out of me, and especially when I look more at how I believe, on the one side of things, we're searching for AI and we're trying to build perfect AI and developing the technology. On the other side, it's already here and it's been here.
Through other films and everything else, we have labeled AI technology as this metal-looking machine in every film you look at. That's what we now associate with AI, and anything that goes against that, and it's a mind AI, not a physical metal AI, is difficult for us to comprehend because we've been so indoctrinated without us knowing to associate that label.
Something that is artificial or organic, whether local or not, within the time-space, you could say, spectrum of what's called the Levi-Cavita metric, it's not good nor bad. It simply is. However, if one tunes that too far in one direction or another, what you then have is the in or unbalancing, in a topological sense, an infolding or an outfolding, if you will, of destruction that cannot rebalance itself because, like Matryoshka dolls, or it cannot lock into one another. All it takes is one doll out of, say, 10 of those dolls to be off kilter, and the rest are not going to lock in.
We talk a lot about the frequency of the Earth, right? And so there's this idea that people will never go to Mars. And the reason is because we can't survive there. To Teace's example, it may be more than just not being able, being constipated on Mars. It may be something to where our resonant frequency, right? And this is what we talk about when we talk about the Schumann resonance, is that we're wired or dialed into this frequency, and so we must be here, right? And so this is another idea of this realm, or back to Ben's prison planet idea, that there's nowhere else for us to go. So the even concept of us being a spacefaring race or whatever is kind of null and void, just simply based on that observation.